Wow. The record symbol for the game capture is almost identical to Discord's notification symbol one on desktop. So I got the beginning part down. I'm gonna turn this. All right. Can I disable commentary at any time? Yes, you're going to use shade to occasionally dodge objects. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get the bosses to actually drop in to this. I could just use the Robo Factory on a path. Thing is, I have no idea, because I want this to make a, like, maybe I just have it come in, drop 3 enemies, and then stop. But at the same time, is there like, can I make these invisible? No, it doesn't appear to be. Receiving channel. Do these things only appear when toggled? Because I think the flip whip is like the... That compared with the pop jaw are probably the 2 most hardest enemies to actually defeat. I mean, I haven't done these 2 before because... What is your attack pattern, sir? Hello? Oh. Oh, does it function as like a, Oh, okay. I suppose this one can't be jumped on. I actually wouldn't think about this too much. Maybe just do, So I have no idea how I'm gonna hide the rifts. I could just delete this and set it as like a secret enclosure. Spookstone enclosure. And... Hello? Oh. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Replace that, put regret gates on one side, and... so that GR18 cannot get through that side. I'm uploading this. I'm either going to schedule this for tomorrow at 1 in the morning, because why not? Or, okay, good. It doesn't, hopefully the things can't get through. Nope. Although that's a different way you can tell if it's a regret gate or not, is if GR18 actually doesn't phase into it, I think. Yeah, because notice how GR18 stuff doesn't go behind it, it goes in front, while on this side it goes behind. I think that's a way it can tell it's a enclosure. I might want to do the same thing on this side, so let's do that. I wish there was a way when I can multi-select I could rotate it as well, but can't have everything in the world. Then well, why am I creating a left and right side? I guess left and right moving projectiles is a cool thing. Where on earth is the regret gate? It's gonna be so hard trying to not get Mario Maker terms and Levelhead terms mixed up. Because there's so many times I want to say one ways. So, when GR18 enters this, begin the 5-minute wait. Why is 10 minutes the maximum? That seems ridiculously long. What? If you turn down the game speed, it's gonna be longer than 5 minutes, isn't it? That probably explains why it took me that long to beat one of those ludicrous levels. It seems like the harder levels seem to get more following on here, but yeah, that's why I'm trying to make an actual tough level. I tried making one before, but it has had some techniques that I learned from ludicrous type levels. I think today's daily build uses the clock switch and the temp switch. Alright, so I want to put the cannon will be, and does the no? Oh. But why is the temp switch able to get a receiving channel? Because like when GR18 enters, I want this to have a synchronized or a bath, and yes, I could just make a little. Oh, I did not leave much space. Oh dear. I guess I could just copy this and put it down here for the next phase where I teleport. Maybe not. Because I need to get, I need this to shoot in an order like specific to it. So it really does puzzle me why these ones have receiving channels while no other switch has them. The temp switch, weight switch, and input and relay. And I guess, does this one have a receiving channel? No. And I guess I could this the relay signal to start up the firing thing, but I don't understand switches enough to do that. Haven't played this game for that long. How long have I played it for? 190 hours. Yeah. And I realized on the first Levelhead video, my screen was not fully in, so it kind of looked like a cinematograph, like the cinema thing. A movie is what it's called. I just dropped the water bottle. All fine. Make sure not to hit the undo button. Delicious. Warm water. I guess I could have some hidden clock switches, which I feel like these could also be like, oh, they shouldn't start yet, but when you get in the range of these, then you will. And yes, I realize I could use pressure switches with toe sliders, but over here, I guess, with toe sliders and that. Why did I choose such a small room? Probably because I want, like, after the 5 minutes you can complete this level, I guess. Maybe. I can stream from this? I can stream straight from game capture? Actually, I know what I can do. I can put a baddie eye switch up here, which will detect if it has an enemy, and if it does, disable the Robo Factory. Why does that have a sending channel? That's why we have the shade power-up, is so you can dodge the fire. So how tall did I make this exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? It'd be better if I just place it in increments of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave 5. Place another 5. Oh! That's an even number, right? 6, 6, 12, 16. So I see 16, so we can have 4 things. Good. Quite good. Will that still get hidden by the enclosure? Of course it will. I've made levels that hide the stupid cannons. So I want that to be receiving channel number 4. Why did I not copy the wildfire? Wildfire kills anything. So, like, once the switch gets pressed, I want to fire once. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Increment this by 1. On the left side, we'll have, I guess, the factory switches go off. Sorry I don't sound as close as I am. I'm just facing my TV so I can not have the latency. And then we'll have a toe slider path that only activates when you're in the range of this, on the eye switch. It sounds like an Apple product. The eye switch. What? Why is that there? Why is that there? Hello? So I'm just gonna place this wall here because of insecurity reasons. Oh! And then we'll have, I never know where all this stuff is located. Can we not do it in the... I don't like how it increments only by 100. We'll have it going at 200 speed when it's in receiving channel of 2. And we'll just have it go... it'll go every 3 toe slider things will activate it. Where is it? There it is, the pressure switch. I could pull this up one more. Rotate it. Set it to 4. Rotate it. Set that to 5. And for this loop to probably work, I'm gonna need a rift here. I'm gonna need a rift that can complete this loop, and oh gosh. Thing is, that might fire that actually might fire too often, so I might decrease that to 150, and I could use my keyboard actually. This has keyboard support. Duh. How fast is that actually going though? None, because oh, goodbye. Change to the green GR because well, green's my favorite color. Despite what my Discord profile picture says, I actually I really like the color green. It's my favorite, as I keep reinstating. So we'll just have the same loop below it as I. There we go. I love that. That's how Mario Maker's. Yes, you can hear me compare this a lot to Mario Maker. This is what Mario Maker 3 should be like, but I'm not sure I'll actually go to Mario Maker 3 if they make one, and I don't think they will because who makes a threequel of their games? And we can just have a box going on the loop. Place box here so we can place the rift below it, and so we set up the rift. What was my last rift ID? So last rift ID was 2, so we can make this one 3. No receiving channel. Three, then this one can be 4. And this one can lead to 3. So let's test it out. It seems to be working, and it's actually going at a decent pace. It fires just as the fireballs hit the wall. Now, does the loop work? Oh, it's perfect. Is there anything that's... see, this is why I'm debating, like... I don't like how the fire goes away when you get hit, though. Using the scrub jumps, or the ocula jumps, is basically just the equivalent of a shell jump, which I never mastered in Mario Maker. I was never good at Kaizo. So I feel like I want to have a secondary thing here that also goes along with the loop, but at a different pace, which is going to be coming from the left side, which is, you know, the enemy making things. But the thing is, are any of these guys actually immune to these effects? Like, will any of these guys survive from... like, a wildfire attack? Or will they just perish? Let's hope that GR18 doesn't die, though, beforehand. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that they don't survive. Uh-oh. Dodge the spike tire enemy. You can't hurt him. He's popular. So yeah, from my assessment, none of those guys live from it, so I might just have to use fire. So much for setting up all these. But I think fire just pushes them, though. Because, like, I want to use something that can be harmful to GR18 and not affect the enemies in any way. This is gonna take so long to upload because the stupid... I could extract the file straight from my computer, but no, I have to do it straight from the game capture. The fire is in. Does the fire disappear when GR gets hit? Yeah. Now you might be asking, why are you putting fire up there? Well... See, that's what the alternate track is going to be like. I want to have, I want to have hazards coming from below, and I'm not sure how I can do that. I could just put lots of regret gates here and close, like, look cannons or something. And theoretically, I could be using look cannons. Look cannon. I could just use those, but could also use spike traps along the bottom that will activate on tops. So, from time to time. Tops on tops. There we go. From time to time, it will activate, which will be just another loop like this, and yeah, I'll just have the same loop like this, but instead of this switches will be at the end of the loop for both of them. Actually, it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be a double loop at all. It could just be one track, and it'll just toggle once. I'll just copy that, which means you're gonna be up high for quite a bit. So this is gonna be Rift 5. Grab the box. Put these spike traps down at switch number 8. So purple does exist in the game. There's no gray? Alright. Teal it is. So that'll just coast along the bottom of the floor. And GR18 can use the shade ability to teleport upwards at the... Do spike traps hurt enemies? Or this joint Orcula here, yeah? Fire doesn't even phase the thing. I forgot to put the switch in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I was wondering, what happened? Why is it not going? So actually, it's gonna be a toggle, so that it can come up and then stay up. I did not mean to do that, but I guess we're going into the real. This would be the real thing if I were testing it. Enemies are not phased, or at least Oculos aren't. Maybe I should just put that on a clock switch, actually. Instead of wasting, like, a whole area of this area. Area of this area. Well done, James. Get rid of this. I probably could have done that fast if I just deleted it. So we'll have a clock switch up anywhere, actually, because we can just, oh, you know, hide it. Have it in undeterring bounds, or just put it in the corner of the level where no one can find it. Setting channels 8. It'll be on for 3 seconds, and then it'll turn off for 3 seconds. Well, actually, I'm gonna put this back into the thing because I want people to see it. Not like anyone's gonna play it, only the followers, and should this get further into... Can that be seen from here? Barely. It's hidden by the, hidden by the FPS meter. I forgot. You're invincible. So yeah, that's the basic Ocula jump. Next one is like throwing off the wall, which would be like... Still, I cannot do it. So you jump, throw, then jump. Just, you gotta do it closer to the wall, otherwise you won't, you know, actually bounce off of it. Don't do it too close, otherwise you'll miss it completely. Don't do that. I'm making a fool of myself, aren't I? There we go! Now just do that in rapid succession and you got a Ocula jump. Or a scrub jump. Almost a half-hour episode. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna release this. If you're watching this as of 5/17, then congratulations. If you're seeing it on 5/18/2021, then I must have released it at 1 AM. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or later today. Who knows?